Hi guys, it's Lesley Tao here and welcome to my YouTube. Now today I've got some amazing video footage and photos of 2 London apartments that we decked out this year. It's a pretty cool story behind it. So these 2 apartments were purchased by some very old family friends of ours who live in Taiwan. They purchased 2 apartments and this is in the London Docklands. It's a development called the Cashmere Wharf and it's just it's a very the lifestyle because they've got the concierge and they've got amazing, apart from the amazing apartments with the amazing views, they've actually got amazing facilities. So state-of-the-art gym that's in the concierge block along with an amazing swimming pool, and they have a cinema room and also a golf room. So I think it's probably virtual golf, so it was really cool. These apartments were purchased off plan by my friends. They purchased them for about 3 million each. They're all 3-bedroom apartments. So if we do a walkthrough, obviously you can see that this is before we stage the properties, that it's a very high quality finish. They have amazing bathrooms as well, so you can see that they have included some of the lights and fixtures along with, so the whole thing came fully decked out apart from furniture. So what I mean by that was there were appliances in the kitchen. There was a wine chiller along with obviously the oven, a built-in microwave into that, plus fridge, etc. So that was all built in. And then in the bathroom they also built the blinds in as well, and you can see that the bathrooms are, I keep banging on about bathrooms, but they're pretty amazing because you also get a great view in some of the bathrooms of London. You can see that these properties also have built-in wardrobes in the master bedrooms. Yeah, it's just a great location. So these apartments are located in the Docklands in London. The view is, you can see the River Thames and you can also see the Big Ben on one side and the Gherkin. It's just an amazing view, so I think it's worth it because of the view and the location in terms of what was paid. The reason why we were brought in to stage the apartments because we thought the staging team / interiors team would do a good job at it. So our friends have been following our work for a while on social media, so they are aware of the sort of interior and staging work that we do. So that's what they brought us in to help with. So initially when I was brought in to have a look at this property, they contacted me to do the handover because these properties were built off plan. And for those that don't know what off plan is, it's basically they purchased these properties when they weren't built or the build hadn't finished. So the developer was building this block of apartments and they purchased it off plan, so not finished whilst it was still being built. They had an installment plan which they followed through with. Now the property is ready for handover. So I went and saw and had a look at the property and also point out any snagging. So what is snagging as well? So snagging are things that might not be right. So little bits and pieces were picked up. I worked quite closely with a chat from some services who really knew what he was doing, so that was really good. So we produced a whole report of snagging bits and pieces. I've got some photos and hopefully the editor will share with you of where I've circled things for them to, in the pictures, circle things for them to sort out. Snagging list is done, then that gets sent to the contractors to then rectify. So that was all sorted. So the next bit was how to attract tenants. So in this building, no short-term rentals, and generally in London it's pretty hard, but no short-term rentals are allowed. We went for, long-term guests who have quite high salaries. So in this instance, we needed to deck the properties out at a quite high standard, but not completely, because we didn't know whether the tenants who were going to be staying would want the furniture or not. Mainly it's to show them, what their living space could look like if they decided to rent in this apartment block. And so we decked out both apartments. Our team had a really good time doing this. They really enjoyed it.